Hello my friends, and welcome back to our Into the New Year Yoga Challenge Day 2. And today is all about listening. So whenever we step on our mats, the time here is going to be a time well spent, because really we're practicing active listening and generally just awakening all of the senses, paying attention to our breathing pattern and being in the here and now. So in today's practice, we're not going to be moving through a vigorous power or vinyasa flow. It's more for us to look inwards, pay attention to our breathing, and of course just a little bit of movement, but really it's for us to slow down and listen in. So I invite you to come into a comfortable seated position. Perhaps you want to use a block or a cushion or anything like that you normally use. Just make sure your feet are comfortable, and we'll start with some breath awareness. So here, just slightly tuck the tail under so you have your neutral spine. Relax your arms down. Notice your posture. Close your eyes. And just take a moment to drop in. Already you can thank yourself for rolling your mat. And just notice the muscles around your face softening. Notice your shoulders, your chest, and then bringing your awareness into the belly. We want to begin and follow the breath. So in your yoga practice, and if you go to a class, it will hear a teacher say Ujjayi breath. So this is a type of breathing exercise that we try to kind of maintain throughout the practice. So it's a conscious breathing technique, and we do it by slightly contracting through the back of our throat, creating a tiny gap. So when the air comes out, you almost produce this ocean of sound. So you can try this first as you inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth, creating a slight, tiny tube. Inhale through the nose. One more breath. And the next time you exhale, I want us to now close our lips and replicate the same sound. So you should feel a warm sensation at the back of your neck. And that is your Ujjayi breath. Try your exhalations to be slightly longer than your inhalations. And one more time, breathing in. Now direct your breath further into your lower belly, allowing it to expand into the sides, into the back almost. Then hold your breath at the top. 3, 2, 1, and exhale through the nose. And let's continue with this pattern. Inhale into your lower belly, the sides, into the back, maybe slightly into your ribs. Hold the breath. 3, 2, 1. Exhale through the nose. Inhale. Hold the breath. 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Breathe in. 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Last few. Breathe in. Exhale, and let's go for the very last one. Breathe in, belly, the sides, the back, and we hold. 3, 2, 1, and exhale. And again, returning to your Ujjayi breath, so slightly contracting through the back of your throat. And I invite you to bring your hands together next to the heart and create an intention for this practice. And maybe you refer back to our theme of listening. So we want our awareness to be there with the breath, with every single movement, with every single pose, without the need to push ourselves, to challenge ourselves too much today. Whatever that it is for you, just repeat those words or a sentence in your mind, and that will be your affirmation, your powerful intention. Taking a nice deep inhalation and exhale. From here, if you're sitting on a block or any other prop, just remove it for the time being. We'll take the arms up towards the sky. We breathe in and exhale, releasing the hands down. I invite you to walk your arms as far in front as you like, finding ourselves this forward fold. And here we want to continue with our breath. So same Ujjayi breath, lengthening on those exhalations. Make sure your sit bones stay glued to the floor and you're continuously lengthening across your spine. One more inhalation. And we breathe out. Walking the hands back towards the legs. We'll change the crossing of the feet. So now the other leg is at the front. And this time, arms are going to go back. Interlock the fingers. Draw the shoulder blades in and just staying here, allowing your arms to travel up as you open up through the chest and the shoulders. Come back to the breath, staying in the present moment. One more inhalation. And exhale. Very well. From here, bring the right hand on top of your left knee. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale, slightly twist and rotate and allow the right ear to drop towards the right shoulder. So we find a gentle stretch across the neck area. And we, of course, continue with that twist. Breathing in. Breathing out. Inhale to bring the head back up and we change the sides. Left hand lands on your right knee, lengthen here. And exhale, drop the left ear towards the left shoulder. Continue with the rotation, of course. And then allow your body to find a nice sensation across the right side of your neck. Great. Last inhalation. We breathe out. Inhale to come back up. Now we'll bring both of the hands on our knees. As you breathe in, open up through the chest. You can lift your chin towards the ceiling. And as we exhale, we round, bringing the elbows forward. Inhale, we open. Exhale, we round. Continue with these seated cats and cows. And I invite you to have your eyes closed here, simply because this will allow you to actually feel your body better. We use our eyes everywhere, right? So all the other senses are slightly more numb than the eyesight. Just a few more rolls. If it feels good, go ahead and move through the sides. That could also feel quite nice. And then just make sure that you change direction if you went for this option. Moving slowly with your breath. Lovely. And the last one where we open the chest with that inhalation. And exhale, we close and round. Inhale to come back into our tall spine, and we'll bring the hands and the knees onto the floor, finding all four. So tabletop position. From here, let's bring the right knee back, so the right leg goes back. And now warming up through the hip joint. So go ahead and create these circles with the right knee. And again, the idea here is to listen today. So in no way I want us to rush through anything. I want each and every single movement to be intentional. Then change the rotation, going the other way. Because there's always, I think, a couple of ways how we can practice on the mat or how we can do a certain position, right? When our mind and the heart is into it, it's going to bring completely different benefits. Great. So now extend your right leg behind you. Take a breath. And now taking the right leg over through the right side, we'll place the foot just outside of the right hand, almost like in this lizard position, but not necessarily we're going to dump into the hips here today. So from here, I invite you to reach your right arm up towards the sky. And as you exhale, draw a big circle with your arm, bring it down. Inhale, open the arm. Exhale, bring it down and through the right leg. That's it, just continue with this. Exhale. One more in. And exhale, well done. Reach the right arm up. Release the hand down, exhale. Now from here, I want us to see if we can lift the right foot off the floor and slowly send the knee back, tabletop. From here, drop your belly, look up. Exhale, round and find your cat. Two more, inhale. Exhale. Last one. Exhale, well done. Back into neutral spine. Left leg goes back. Keep your leg bent and begin with these circles. So slowly, no rush. Hopefully we're feeling the hip joint. We're feeling that heat slowly building up around the area. And just listen to your body. If you want your circles, the range of motion to be bigger, go bigger. If it feels like it's too much, go slower. And then slowly, mindfully change the rotation, go the opposite direction. How nice. Very good. One more. And we straighten the leg behind us. Take a breath. And slowly rotate through your hip and land your foot just outside of your left hand. Wiggle your foot closer in. From here, left arm is going to come up. As you exhale, draw a big circle with your arm and brush your left leg with your left hand. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, bring it down. 3 more times, big circles. Breathe in and out. And last one, inhale. Exhale, right. Extend your left arm up nice and straight into that easy twist. One more breath. And we release the hand down. Exhale. From here, lift the front foot off the ground and send your knee down as you breathe out. Well done. From here, let's drop the belly as we look up. Exhale, round, push the floor away. 2 more. Inhale to open. Exhale to round. Inhale to open. Exhale to round. Very nice. From here, we tuck the toes under and we'll send our hips up, downward facing dog. So explore your downward dog. Notice how it is feeling today. Where do you feel tight? Where do you feel good in your down dog? Great. Few more breaths. Go ahead and wiggle those legs if you like to just keep on bending your knees one by one, easing into our body. Very nice. And last breath in. And we breathe out. I invite you to bring the knees onto the floor. From here, slightly shift your weight, your upper body weight forward. Make sure you engage through the belly. From here, take a breath and then bend your elbows. We want to lower down. Inhale, find a lovely cobra, so opening up through the chest and back into our downward facing dog. Exhale, breathing in. Breathing out. We find our way back into that supported plank. So knees on the floor. Take a breath. Bend your elbows and lower down. Inhale, open up into your cobra and back into your down dog. Exhale. We're going to float for one more time. So find your way into your modified plank. Knees to the floor. And as you exhale, bend your elbows, lower down. Inhale, open up into cobra and downward facing dog. We breathe out. Great. Take a nice inhalation. Breathe out. One more breath. Breathe out. Now from here, knees come back onto the mat. We sink into our child's pose. And in our child's pose, we want our arms to go far, far, far in front as we relax the hands, the elbows, and the forehead all the way to the ground. Close your eyes, stay connected, and just listen. Listen to what your body is trying to show you, trying to tell you. Breathe in, let go. Stay really close to the ground with your arms, with your upper body. We'll try now and walk the arms over to the left. So let's discover a stretch across the right side. So walk as far as you like, and then as an option, you can always bring the right hand on top of your left hand. Allow the forehead to travel towards the mat. We stay here for a few breaths. And allow the breath to travel into the right side, around the waist, around the rib cage. Breathe in, Breathe out. From here, we move back through the front. Stay low. Good. And then once you find a spot, a good spot, you can settle there. Feel free to bring your left hand on top of your right hand. And now just breathing into the left side, creating space, creating that expansion. So good. One more breath. And breathe out. Slowly moving the arms back in, back towards the center. From here, we'll find our way back into that modified plank. From your modified plank, we'll bend our elbows. Make sure, again, your core stays strong. We bend the elbows and we come all the way onto our bellies. From here, I'll just move the block so you can see me a little bit better. We'll guide our left forearm in front and the right arm is going to thread underneath. Now applying our weight onto the right shoulder. So it's all for this right shoulder. Your left arm can extend in front and you release the forehead to the floor. We stay here for a couple of breaths. Make sure you're not leaning too much on the right, so your shoulders are leveled out. And again, just concentrate on your breathing. Stay here and now, although the pose is very, very still. So it's easy for our mind to find the next distraction or a trigger and just pursue it. But this is how we practice mindfulness. So whenever a trigger comes, we bring our awareness back into the present moment, to what is going on here on your mat. So inhale deeply through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. From here, slowly push the floor away, finding your Sphinx pose one more time. And from here now, the right forearm is going to stay as it is. We thread the left arm through, and we will wiggle the right arm in front and rest the forehead down. Now all of your weight is on the left shoulder, on your left arm. If it's too much, you can always pull back. If it's okay, stay where you are. Great, just follow the breath, follow its journey. We're still on our mat, we're still practicing. Remember, active listening. I think this is one of the biggest parts in our yoga practice. We do learn how to be better listeners. So taking your last couple of breaths. Inhale. Exhale. From here again, we'll travel back out. So forearm to the ground, take your left arm out and find your Sphinx. Here, take a nice inhalation in through the nose and out through the mouth. From here, bring your hands slightly closer in around your shoulders. Tuck the toes under and lift up into your upward facing dog this time. And we find our way back, downward facing dog. Take a breath in and a breath out. From here, we release the knees to the ground and come into a seated position. So onto your heels or Cross your legs if that feels a bit more comfortable. We'll take the right arm up towards the sky. We breathe in, bend your elbow, guide your elbow closer in, and just stay here for a couple of breaths. Again, it's all about the breathing today. And to be honest, every day, every practice, breath is life force. So it's important what kind of breaths you take during your day. One more inhalation. Slowly let go. Change the arms. Inhale. Exhale. Guide your elbow up. Breathe in and out. Great. Release your arms down. You can place your hands, your palms on your lap, on top of your legs. And what is a better way to learn how to listen than meditation, right? In meditation, we are approached with so much clutter in our minds, but the only way to make it all better is by doing, by practicing. So today, it's going to be a very lovely mantra that we will repeat in our heads. So combining that with the breath, of course. So in your mind, no need to say it out loud. As you inhale, you say I. Exhale, am. Inhale, here. Exhale, now. So the mantra, I am here now. Hopefully this will bring us even more into the present moment, waking up all the senses and provide us a deeper glimpse into our inner awareness. So settle down. When you're ready, just begin. I am here now. Last time, breathe in, I am here now. Come back to your natural rhythm and feel yourself here and now. Feel yourself in this space. So let's bring our hands together next to the heart center. Sometimes this is all that it takes for us to feel so much better. So thank you so much for listening in, for inviting this space into your soul. So let's take a deep breath in, all of us. And sigh it out. How nice it is to pause, to slow down, and to really look inward. So thank you so much for letting me guide you today. And I hope, of course, I'll see you for our day 3. Namaste.